So my question
So
is,
I would prefer a person with the technical knowledge along with some presentation skills. At least he can present his the work and his
so
knowledge.
it's clear that it's a number type 3 person, right?
Yes, yes,
It's clear that
absolutely.
this is a unanimous agreement between all of
No,
us
absolutely.
that type 3 person people, when
Yeah.
I say type 3, I meant both work and communication. That person
Yes.
usually walks away with the cake most of the places, right?
Actually, this communication is a life skill, I would say, because you should know how to present or package yourself. Otherwise, you will be struggling for this thing. So, yes,
uh,
absolutely. Yeah, type 3 is always.
let's
What we need to, make people conscious of is perception. That's what we do. Because perception is whether it is your social standing or whether it is your corporate standing. In fact, whether it is your standing within the family, between two kids, how parents are perceiving the two kids. That's where it should start. So, in a subtle way, this needs to be done where people are made aware of and they internalize this, that they have to ensure that they are rightly perceived. Uh, all of us, know this for a fact that Bill Gates obviously was a software geek and he gave the world Windows.
Yeah.
But in my view, he was a better marketing geek. Microsoft became Microsoft because of Bill Gates' marketing ingenuity.
True.
So, very, very important, as you rightly said, Gautam. Um if I make again a statement here, just to draw an analogy, uh, and the principle which I am about to quote would also appreciate this. Shah Rukh Khan is not a super talented actor,
Yeah, he's one of the best marketing.
but
Best. Yeah.
one of the best marketing
Yeah.
actor. So, as you said, uh, uh, not too super talented, and in terms of the work which he or she delivers, but able to market himself or the product or the company well enough, they do better. Absolutely, the category 3 as you define it.
and it
Yeah.
is also incidental to note that all of you are type 3 people sitting here. So, you want to be empathetic towards the type 2 people.
Yeah.
I understand that, but all of the people who are here are
Yeah.
type 3
Mm.
people, and that is why you are able to articulate what you do.
True.
At the same time, do it also,
Mm.
right? So eventually, what happens is the type 3 people end up doing most of the talking, and the work still, you're hands on, then only you're relevant.
Yes,
But that is what happens. So that's something that I've kind of observed.
And
absolutely.
typically, if you move into the customer facing roles, right,
Hmm.
the sales aspect of it, the the visibility is higher, right? And that's when you kind of move up. I mean, since you gave an example in terms of what you're doing and then got into sales, and then the visibility aspect is because that's where the value is created, right? That's where if it's a CEO from the global side of it, the visibility is much faster, either from a customer success role, customer sales perspective, or it's going to be a product which is getting sold.
No, I totally agree, and people should know that people who bring money into the coffers of the company
Yeah.
are any day going to be at the top.
Yeah.
So the faster you learn, because technical sales is a very very evolving field. If you look at it, people who come from engineering background, who have done 2 3 years of hands-on technology, and then who identify themselves as extrovert, move into sales, they can have a contextual sale happen, and these people are short in number.
Yeah.
So now there are more products than there are people to sell.
Okay.
So that is something that is happening. I'm sure, if you find any time, in the middle of the night, I call you at 2 a.m. in the night and I say I have a kick-ass sales guy, would you like to hire him? You'll be like, yes. When? So that is something that is common across all industries that I have observed.
True.